Hi friends, today we will discuss about organic evolution. Organic evolution or biological evolution is the descent of organism with the modification or the continuity of life with the constant modifications. So it involves the gradual emergence and radiation of new form of life from pre-existing ancestral ones. That means organic evolution is the theory that more recent type of plants and animals have their origins in other pre-existing form, and that the distinguishable difference between ancestors and descendants are due to organic evolution is the gradual unfolding and branching of life from a simple and less organized state to a complex and well organized state through the progressive accumulation of favorable modification and adaptation in time and space. The fundamental feature of organic evolution is irreversibility. Irreversibility is a fundamental feature of an organic evolution. Organic evolution is a slow, step by step, and irrevocable process occurring in a time and space. So, an organism that has evolved through a number of stages and change cannot return to the ancestral condition through a stage by stage reversion. So, also a structure that has changed its from and function as a part of organic evolution cannot revert to its earliest form. Fundamental feature of organic evolution is irreversibility. Organic evolution എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു സ്ലോ സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ബൈ സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ആൻഡ് ഇറിവോക്കബിൾ പ്രോസസ്സാണ് ഒക്കർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് നടക്കുന്നത് ഒരു ടൈം ആൻഡ് സ്പേസ്. അടിപൊളി. Organic evolution is the gradual unfolding and branching of life from a simple and less organized state to a complex and well organized state through the progressive accumulation of favorable modification and adaptation in time and space. The fundamental feature of organic evolution is irreversibility. Irreversibility is a fundamental feature of an organic evolution. Organic evolution is a slow, step by step, and irrevocable process occurring in a time and space. So, an organism that has evolved through a number of stages and change cannot return to the ancestral condition through a stage by stage reversion. So, also a structure that has changed its from and function as a part of organic evolution cannot. Milestones in the history of evolutionary thought. Charles Darwin is undoubtedly the most monumental figure among the evolutionists of all ages. The long history of evolutionary biology is divided into three phases. Evolutionary biology is classified into three phases, namely pre-Darwinian period or ancient period, next one Darwinian period or pre-modern period, and last one post-Darwinian period or modern period. In pre-Darwinian period is a period of logical speculation about the origin and evolution of life. So, it is also called speculative period. Pre-Darwinian period is also called a speculative period. Darwinian period is characterized by observations, inferences, and formulation of theories. So, Darwinian period is also called formulation period. Last one, post-Darwinian period. Post-Darwinian period involves experimentation and analysis of data and information. So, it is sometimes called synthetic period. Pre-Darwinian period lasted up to the middle of the 19th century. Darwinian period represents the second half of the 19th century. Post-Darwinian period began at the dawn of the 20th century. Is pre-Darwinian period of speculation. Pre-Darwinian period is a period of highly speculative ideas about organic evolution, not supported or substantiated by observed facts or experimental proof. The first half of this period was dominated by Greek thinkers and philosophers, and the second half by the naturalists of different countries. In the first half of this theory is dominated by Greek thinkers and philosophers, and the second half by naturalists of different countries. Some of the prominent figures of the pre-Darwinian periods are following. Thales, Anaximander, Anaximanus, Xenophanes, Aristotle, Francis Bacon, Father Soros, Erasmus Darwin, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, Buffon, George Cuvier, James Hutton and Charles Lyell. First one is Thales. He is a Greek thinker. He proposed that life originated in marine water. Next, Anaximander. He is a Greek philosopher. He postulated that living organisms arised from a primordial fluid or slime to which they ultimately returned. He also claimed that human beings arose by the transformation of a fish-like aquatic organism. Next, Anaximanus. He is a Greek philosopher who advanced the theory of abiogenesis and held that Earth is the source of life. Xenophanes. He is a Greek philosopher. He held that life originated in sea and fossils are the preserved remains of Empedocles. He is a Greek philosopher. He is often hailed as a father of the concept of organic evolution. He has postulated the theory of spontaneous generation and suggests that plants and animals arise out of earth. Early animals were only monsters and freaks, not fully adapted for survival. Only the successful animals survived and flourished, and the unsuccessful ones perished. Though the postulation of Empedocles were unsusceptible, they had the seeds of concept of survival of the fittest and natural selection, which begins the cardinal aspects of Darwin's theory after 23 centuries. Empedocles is a Greek philosopher. He is often hailed that he is a father of organic evolution. He postulates theory of spontaneous generation. Next one, Aristotle. He is a versatile Greek genius whose contribution dominated in biological science more than 1,000 years. He postulated the vitalistic theory, which holds that living organisms are animated by a vital force which operates constantly. So, he advocated the spontaneous origin of fully formed organisms by the involvement of supernatural life force. He also held that all the different kinds of organisms on earth are arranged in the order of increasing complexity to form a graded series called a ladder of life, and human beings occupy the top of this ladder. Next one is Francis Bacon. He is an English philosopher and the proponent of the theory that new form of life arise from old one through degenerative changes. Thus, Bacon emphasized that variation is the main cause of the origin of new species from pre-existing one. Father Soros, he is a Spanish monk. He postulated the theory of special creation, which hold that God created the earth and many million kind of organism in 7 days, one after another, and the descendants of the organism thus created continued to exist till today through countless generations without any change. Thus, Soros believed that God created all organisms in their present day forms. De Millet, he proposed that terrestrial animals might have evolved from those marine forms which got trapped in marshes. Next, Erasmus Darwin, the grandfather of Charles Darwin, advanced the idea of inheritance of acquired characters and struggle for existence, which were later on perfected by Lamarck and Charles Darwin respectively. Maupertuis was first to advance a general theory of organic evolution. He proposed that heritable changes are the main cause of organic evolution. Also, he emphasized the role of natural selection in evolution and the significance of isolation in speciation. He proposed that heritable changes are the main cause of organic evolution. Next one, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, the French biologist who advanced the theory of use and disuse and the theory of inheritance of acquired characters. Next, Buffon, the French biologist who discarded the theory of special creation and support the Lamarckian theory of inheritance of acquired characters. Next, Georges Cuvier, a famous French paleontologist who is often hailed the father of comparative anatomy. He was strong supporter of the theory of catastrophism or cataclysm and fixity of species, which hold that periodic natural catastrophes caused the extinction of already extinct species, paving the way for the emergence of new higher species every time. Last one, James Hutton and Charles Lyell proposed the theory of uniformitarianism, which hold that slowly acting geological factors result in the formation of fossil hearing rock strata. This implies that the forces responsible for changing the shape of Earth's surface in the geological past are operating even day. Thus, the present is a key for understanding the past. Darwinian period is characterized by observations, inferences, and formulation of theories. So it is often called formulation period. The dawn of Darwinian period is signaled by the postulation of the theory of origin of species by natural selection by Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace. It was an eventful period of observations, analysis, inferences, and the formulation of theories. The sum and substances of Darwinian theory is that variation and natural selection are the main cause of speciation and evolution. Herbert Spencer, Thomas Henry Huxley, David Starr, Ernest Haeckel, August Weismann, and many others were the prominent evolutionists of this period. Haeckel advanced the theory of biogenetic law, which hold that ontogeny is a brief repetition of phylogeny and phylogeny is a mechanical cause of ontogeny. Weismann postulated the theory of continuity of germplasm. Herbert Spencer, Thomas Henry Huxley, David Starr, Ernest Haeckel, August Weismann, these are the main evolutionist work in this period. Weismann postulated the theory of continuity of germplasm. Haeckel advanced the theory of biogenetic law. Post-Darwinian period. Post-Darwinian period involves experimentation and analysis of data and information. It is sometimes called synthetic period. Post-Darwinian period begins at the dawn of the 20th century. 20th century witnessed new waves, innovative trends, and unprecedented strides in the progress of evolutionary thoughts, accompanied by extensive experimentation and analytical approach. During the early post-Darwinian period, evolutionary concepts were subjected to experimental analysis in the light of new knowledge from genetics, biochemistry, mathematics, statistics, molecular biology. The postulation of mutation theory by Hugo de Vries was an important initial step in the understanding of molecular mechanism of organic evolution. The formulation of the synthetic theory of evolution was perhaps the most important milestone and turning point of the post-Darwinian period. G.H. Hardy, William Weinberg, and Sergei Cherevrnikov formulated the Hardy-Weinberg-Cherevrnikov law. J.B.S. Haldane and Sewell Wright, who are considered as the founder of population genetics. Moto Kimura postulated the neutral mutation theory of molecular evolution. Stephen J. Gould and Niles Eldredge advanced the theory of punctuated equilibrium. Charles Darwin deserves primary credit for the theory of evolution. All species on Earth have descended from other species and a single common ancestor is at the base of evolutionary tree. Natural selection has been the most important force in shaping evolution. Thank you.